Hello everybody and welcome to rezero. Starting life in another world, the prophecy of the throne. So I know nothing of this series, but a fan was kind enough to send me this game. So let's see.
Good. And finally, raise both arms and victory!
No.
Victory!
Is there like an auto button, I wonder? What happened?
You really bring out the life in everyone, Subaru.
Is there like an auto button? Auto, LB, okay. Menu is X. So I'm gonna check something. That should work. This is a very, very finicky game.
You may even be more popular than Ram and Rem.
Well, I mean, I did kind of put my neck on the line to save the village. And just like a true gentleman, I didn't hang it over their heads either. Surely such a gesture will have Mealy falling head over heels for me once more.
I don't recall ever having such feelings for you in the first place. Besides, I think their impression of you is a bit different. In their eyes, you're more of a sage than some legendary hero. You know, because you're so knowledgeable about so many peculiar things.
I guess I'm my own believe it or don't, huh? But I'm pretty sure the only thing they've caught on to are my radio calisthenics. What else have I taught them in such a short amount of time? Nothing really comes to mind. Either way, it's been about a month since I came to this world.
Help is important. Where's my save button? I found my save button.
I will write it down.
Focus on Amelia. Think back to what happened.
Is all of this my blood? My life's flowing out of me. I'm going to die soon. I don't want to die. No way. Because hang on. No matter what happens, I'm gonna save you.
Oh, no, Otto, stop.
Wait a minute. Have I been summoned to another world?
Before me was an unfamiliar city in an equally unfamiliar world. From the looks of things, it seemed like some kind of fantasy world. Why is it not working? A realm where demi-humans walked alongside humans with giant lizards pulling carriages down the main roads.
Unless this is some sort of elaborate prank, I seem to have been reincarnated in another world.
It all happened so suddenly when I was walking home from the convenience store. A surprise trip to another world, but that wasn't the biggest problem here. Where was everything that normally came along with this fantasy stuff? No pretty heroines or weapons anywhere. No special abilities either. Not as far as I could tell.
You're gonna need a better welfare program if you want to satisfy lazy-ass kids like me. Oh, my bad.
Watch it, man. That hurt.
The hell are you? I haven't seen you around here!
Cough up everything you've got! Unless you want to get hurt.
There are words for what you people look like. 3 guys got on my case, spouting the typical lines you'd hear from thugs like them. I decided to call them Ton, Chin, and Con. They surrounded me, punching and kicking me all over. I was beaten to a pulp without a chance to fight back. Was it really it? I hadn't even done anything yet. Was I really gonna die all alone in a place like that?
That's enough!
Just then a voice rang out like silver bells, and there stood an unbelievable, beautiful girl.
I can't overlook what's going on here.
The girl summoned magical shards of ice from the thin air, knocking down all 3 of the thugs one by one. Then,
Mess with us, will ya? I don't care if you're an aristocrat or magic user. Let's surround her and kill her!
Go ahead and try if you dare. Do anything to her, and I'll haunt you and your kin forever. Not that you'll have any kin if I take care of things now.
You use these spiritual arts? Damn it! We won't forget this!
this cute silver-haired girl had saved me from danger. Our encounter had determined how I'd be living in this world. I truly believe that. Her name, which I didn't know at the time, is Amelia. Put simply, she's nothing less than an angel. Oh, and that flying cat thing is a spirit of hers named Puck. He's all sorts of abilities, not to mention his fluffy fur is oh so amazing to pet.
You really saved me there. Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. I only stuck around because there are some things I want to ask you.
She proceeded to explain that she'd been looking for something. Even though she was super busy and in a big hurry to find it, she still stopped to help me out. Despite that, all she did afterwards was tell me to be more careful next time. She even tried to leave without me repaying her. How could I not help out a girl like her? And it had nothing to do with the fact that she's totally my type.
Hey, mind letting me help? I want to repay you somehow.
Man, I like their Konosuba game better.
There's no need for that. You already answered my question saying you don't know anything about it. That's adequate compensation for healing you.
You're a real stubborn one, ain't ya? Then I'll help you for my own sake. I'll be doing one good deed a day. How's that?
All right. But I won't be able to offer you any reward.
I don't seek out good deeds for compensation, so just leave it to me. Oh, by the way, I haven't heard your name yet.
It's Satella.
I see. Satella it is. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Did I say something weird?
No, it's nothing. It's nice to meet you too.
How tasteless.
The name Amelia first identified herself with to me was a pseudonym. The Witch of Envy went by that name, which was why Puck pointed out that her statement was in poor taste. Although Amelia said it for my own consideration, to deter any further involvement. Of course, that was something I'd only find out about later.
So this thing you're looking for, an insignia, was it?
Yes, it's a very important item, but someone stole it from me. If it were anything else, I'd give up on it. But I can't let this go so easily.
And so we walked around the royal capital in an attempt to figure out where her insignia had taken off to. Though I did end up not being very useful, I couldn't read anything in this world after all, nor did I understand the way this world works. Pretty sure I was only getting in the way.
So, the slums are where stolen items get pawned off. But do we really need to go inside that loot house or whatever?
As I said, that insignia is very important, so...
We need to get it back no matter what, right? All right then, let me scout the place out. I'll redeem all my blunders with this.
He immediately fucks up and dies again. Oh no way, this isn't Konosuba.
Okay, but please be careful.
God. This might be an older game with the way it runs.
I will. I might not get back till later, so feel free to have dinner without me.
Oh, don't be so silly.
I have to say, this was the silliest and happiest moment for me. I mean, I'd finally gotten her to laugh. But
Excuse me. Whoa, it's so dark in here.
this man's going to die.
Huh? Is this blood?
I was joking, this man's gonna die.
Oh, it appears you found me out. I suppose I have no choice then. How unfortunate.
You have unlocked a new power, revive from dead. Dying still hurts though.
It burns.
Why do I pick chewy things to eat? I wasn't entirely sure what had just happened. All I felt was this burning sensation coursing through my stomach, and my mind went blank shortly after. Holy shit, I was kidding! So was the chat, their reaction is the same as me. I was so preoccupied that I was unaware of my current surroundings. I'm not sure if I'll ever forgive myself for that, all because I let that pain distract me.
Pearl?
As I lay there fading in and out of consciousness, it hit me that Amelia had been struck down by the bladed assailant as well.
Hang on. No matter what happens.
And I've learned how to revive from the dead because my dick told me to. I'm gonna save you. I was joking, this man can come back from the dead, can't he? It's here that I experienced my first death since arriving in this world. Oh my god, he actually died! He died, holy shit.
Hey, what's the matter with you, kid? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
When I came to, a stern-looking guy was standing before me. All I could do was stand and still confused. I'd go on to find out that this was a save point for me. Holy shit, I need to see this series. Save point. I'm beginning to dislike that phrase. Whenever I die, I'm brought back to a specific place and time in the recent past. I've been sent to this world without any sort of cheat powers, but I was given that single ability. I call it return by death. Oh my god, we were kidding. But I don't become fully aware of it until sometime later. Anyway, my troubles were far from over here. I ran off still confused by what was happening. All I could do was make my way to the loot house. This time I found Felt, the thief who had snatched Amelia's insignia, and Old Man Rom inside. Jesus. We should have technically been enemies, but I couldn't find it in me to hate them for whatever reason. In fact, after we chatted each other up for a bit, I became quite fond of them. Despite his fierce appearance, Old Man Rom loves Felt, whom he affectionately cares for as a granddaughter, and Felt returns as the appreciation in kind. I'm sorry, which of them stabbed my ass so I can stab them back? One thing about the ending, the fans didn't like it. Oh, why? Right, you guys can spoil it in the chat if everyone's okay with it. I won't read it out loud, though, because I don't want people trying to kill me. Knowing this, I wanted to save them from the ensuing tragedy as well.
There were kind souls, even all the way out here, who'd help others despite being wrapped up in their own problems.
Even if they were chasing down the thief who stole something they cherished. Showing their concern by saving some worthless stranger and clumsily assuring them to not feel indebted. Sorry, it's late at night and I'm trying to read words that are very big. Like the screen, I have to sit back to read it. It took 3 whole deaths for Amelia's kindness to touch the core of my very being. Was this dumb motherfucker just running in blindly each time? Oh my god, why are you not showing that? I want to see him running in dying 3 times. I had to get Amelia's insignia back, no matter what. He really was doing that too. He was just running in and getting stabbed. We need to watch this anime in the Discord, everyone. I'd returned by death 3 times by now. After overcoming the intense battle in the loot house, I finally came face to face with Amelia again. With Felt, Old Man Rom, and Reinhard watching, I looked into Amelia's eyes. I know you don't know who I am, but here's the thing.
My name is Subaru Natsuki. I've got a lot to talk to you about, but I'll set that aside for now if you grant me this one request. I want you to tell me your name.
Huh? My name is Amelia. Just Amelia. Thank you for saving me, Subaru.
I took Amelia's outstretched hand in mine. That smile of hers, along with her name, were the only rewards for all my efforts, but they were more than enough for me. Sorry. Thus marked the end of my first battle, having overcome numerous hardships along the way, and I got 1 XP as proof. God, if that's what happens next, I'm gonna die. Although my stomach still got sliced open in the end, and I quickly lost consciousness. We are playing a dumbass. Okay, no, we're just playing Konosuba 2.0 with, like, better women, aren't we? When I woke up, I was at the place where Amelia is staying, inside Roswall's Manor. Oh, we might watch this on the Discord, guys. After surviving the battle at the loot house, I'd obtained Amelia's true name, her cat fairies, appreciation, and had been offered a nice life at a noble's mansion.
You guys have a personal clown to perform before you eat? Doesn't that get a little pricey?
I've seen that guy before. Where have I seen that guy before? I've seen that guy before.
A clown? What an interesting speculation. I am the owner of this manor, Roswall Almathers.
That man's gay. Don't you... That's my Snape voice! That's my Snape voice. This sketchy-looking dude is the Margrave of this territory, known as Roswall. He apparently has been helping Amelia out for some reason or another.
Please show mercy, sir. Spare me and Defile's sister instead.
I know about you two. There's a lot of porn games made of you two because I keep getting sent them. And there's a lot of porn figures of you two, aren't there? I know what these two look like. I've never actually played any of the games that have been requested. A lot of porn. Yeah, no. That's what I've been told. I've been sent a lot of porn games about specifically those two.
Please do no such thing, sir. Spare me and violate Rem instead.
What the fuck is up with these two? I found my new 2 favorite characters. The twin maids tending to him are Rom and Rem. They mess with me using their sisterly love.
It would seem another strange person has appeared. Betty cannot fathom what goes on in Roswell's head, I suppose.
Alright, it talks in third person. Kill it. Last but least is Beatrice. She's a cute-looking but blunt drill lolly who resides over the manor library. Having overcome my most recent return of death, at the royal capital, I was able to start my new life with these rather eccentric residents of the Roswall Manor. But despite all this, I still hadn't faced all the trials this world had in store for me yet. During my first day at the manor, I learned about the situation Amelia is currently in during breakfast. Since the kingdom of that has lost its king, Amelia is one of the royal candidates to succeed the throne. Quick, now save your new now make your new save point, MC, quick. See, if I were to do an isekai, I like the idea of the save point thing, but I'd let the person manually do it, but they can only do a certain amount of saves each day. And like, the more they do it, the more it fills up their head and drives them crazy. Wow, don't let me write an isekai. The insignia she'd been looking for in the capital was proof of her candidacy for the royal selection. As a reward for helping her get it back, Roswell offered me a blank contract. Basically, he was telling me to name my price.
Go on, tell me what you desire. As it stands, I am in no position to deny you. Now, what do you wish to receive as compensation?
You're gay, you're evil, or you're just my Snape voice. I'm not sure which one, but it's one of the three.
I only want one thing. Let me work in this mansion!
And just like that, I was hired as one of the servants of sorts in the Roswell Manor. I decided to secure the foundation of my life here rather than ask for any material compensation. Not to mention that this would help me stay near the girl I like so much. Not bad, eh? Ram and Rem taught me the ways of servitude in the mansion, and I slowly grew closer to Amelia in the process. I began building up my own way of living in this world.
Subaru Natsuki will make great strides today!
No, I think they're doing... Yeah, I think he's supposed to be annoying. That's why they're doing it. But I'm going to start doing that with Snape and Jafar now because it's funny. Subaru... Okay. Shit, I forgot he actually said it. I was too busy reading chat. Why do people want to bang you two so much?
What are you two doing in here? Oh, this is so embarrassing! You should have said something!
Sister, our guest is overly familiar with his greeting. Rem, our guest is presumptuously friendly with his greeting.
What's up with them? They were acting pretty cold, but then, in my confusion, it dawned on me they were calling me a guest, like I was some sort of stranger. The past few days I'd spent here had vanished along with all my scars from the work I'd done. I'd returned by death. Fuck, we got killed. It turns out that this morning was my new save point, and my time at the manor and incurred 4 more deaths. Wow, you suck at life. I died here more times than when I fought Elsa back in the capital, but it wasn't a matter of my death count up to this point. There were a few things I'd learned after returning by death so many times. First, it seems I have a lingering witch's scent on me. You gonna explain what that is?
Answer me. You've aligned yourself with the witch, haven't you?
The witch?
Don't play dumb with me! Such bald-faced lies will only take you so far when the foul stench of the witch is covering you from the inside out!
The other thing is that I can't explain my return by death power to anyone.
Emilia, just listen! I can return—
God said fuck this one in particular. I still feel the fear that struck me in that very moment. Time stops around me as I feel the black hand reach out and stroke my heart. My soul crumbles from the fear and pain crushing my heart. It was then I realized I can't tell a single person about my secret. Okay, theoretically, can you write it down and just leave it in random places? Because you're not telling them, you're writing it down. Even if I commit suicide, I'll still return by death. It's not picky about whether I kill myself or if someone else does it to me. That's Cyclops? He voiced Metal Sonic in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Holy shit. And yet, no matter how many times I die, I'll never get used to this power. What's even harder is knowing that no one around me will remember our time together. I'm forced to reforge my bonds with the people I've previously grown close with. My own head fills with an increasing number of memories only I can remember. But there are certain memories that all of us manage to retain.
You have some things that Ron doesn't, so you should just accept that. I mean, you're kind, you're a hard worker, and you're incredibly sincere. Even your chest is bigger.
Damn, bro, just went straight for that one, didn't you?
I'm so glad you're here, Rem. Thank you. Come on, don't cry. Where I come from, there's a saying that goes, "Speak of next year and the demons laugh." So let it out.
What the fuck does that mean?
Come on, Rem. Smile and laugh as we discuss the future. We can start with tomorrow.
The gay clown, yes, that's Cyclops and Metal Sonic. I'm just gonna say it's funnier to make it just Cyclops at this point.
Tomorrow.
I promise you guys we will do a watch party of this, because I have Crunchyroll for like 60 days for free, so why not?
We can laugh it out while we talk about what's in store for us then. I've always wanted to talk about the future with a demon, you know.
Wait, that thing's a demon? What the fuck? I feel like you're taking some parts of the series out. That's a demon? Did this mention this before, that that's a demon?
You're as fanatical as a demon yourself.
Did I miss when they said that's a demon?
Right?
I feel like we're just skipping parts. How did reincarnated as a slime do this better? After returning by death 4 times, I'd awoken to another new day. A day where I'd managed to save the manor and the neighboring village of Arlem from a group of mob beasts. It's not man beasts, it's mob beasts. Feel like I'm denied critical. Need to know information. I'm sorry, are we losing information because our character keeps dying? Because that's kind of genius if that's what they're doing. Well, Roswell was the one to kill them all off in the end, but that's just a small detail of the larger story. But at the end of the day, as thanks to us fighting our way through the incident, I was able to achieve my reward of going on a date with Amelia. You know what? We'll go for a little longer.
All right, now let's go on our date.
Date?
We basically go somewhere together and look at the same things, eat the same things, do the same stuff together, and just share our memories with each other.
Oh my god, how did you make a date sound terrible? What if I want to get a cheeseburger and you want to get a hot dog, but it's at the same place? Does that still count as a date because we're not eating the same thing? What if I want to look at something else and you're standing next to me looking at something else? God, I am an evil person, aren't I?
Oh, is that all?
That's all I want.
All right, then I'll go on this date with you.
This man does not know what a date actually means. Having gone through so much and dying more times than I can count, I'd managed to rebuild my trust and relationship with the residents of this mansion. I'd finally obtained a place where I belonged after coming to this world. Mansion destroyed in 5, 4, 3, 2, and... we know how this goes.
Hey, Subaru, are you okay? Does your stomach hurt?
Oh, sorry about that. My stomach doesn't hurt. I'm totally fine. Now then, back to what we were talking about. I don't want to waste even a millisecond of my precious time with you.
What's the name of this again, guys? Because I need it for the save. It's re-something, right?
Let's see. We were talking about the knowledge I've bestowed upon
Thank you.
everyone here, right?
Yes, you know about so many obscure things.
Oh, okay, so we're back in the present, so this is where I'm gonna save. Go away. So we will play this again next time if the save actually works.
Let me note this.
So I will see you guys next time, and don't forget to check out the links in the description, especially my shop.